Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing exponential per player capitals on the Europe Advanced map. We're playing as a green player out of the first position. I don't know that I love any of my options. This 2 here isn't too bad. Kind of play for the middle there. I don't love the middle cap. Black almost certainly goes in here. Play for Russia as well. I think I'm going to go on this 2. It's sort of central, allows me to play for Scandinavia, allows me to play for Central Europe. Can also choose to leave my cap open here and play for Noob Corner, and gives every human player in the game except for Pink vision on where I am. I expect to see the Pink player playing for Spain over here. Black goes here. I actually think the better cap in this position is this 2. This 2 views the entire bonus, whereas the 6 only views partial bonus. Pink does go over here, takes a path line as well. I don't hate the Berlin cap. Would have probably preferred the Rhine cap, but this at least defends most of my bonus as well. 5 cap. Do I think red rolls me? How much is this? This would get 8. I'm going to do a 6 cap. We're going to take Scandinavia first turn here. That should be 100%. And do I want to roll this out? I will roll the 3-on-1. We succeed. I won't keep going. This 2 can be useful. I'll slow roll these out over here just to try to pick up an extra territory. This one down here as well. I'll roll it. Did I hit black? I'll roll it into black, see if I can reduce their starting troops. I do not. So we'll just hang tight. I'm not going to roll this 3 out in the top here, now seeing purple having capped in this bonus, because I want to make them exhaust more material to try to capture this. Black with a really easy turn 1 bonus here. Potentially, and they're not going to play it into a second bonus. That's fine. Now, Black's cap's not bad. I just think the Dinarides capital here is a little bit stronger than Romania. And the main reason for that is you still have the ability to view anybody coming from the middle here through Hungary. You still see this off of the Dinarides capital. The difference is pathing underneath. If somebody's over in Orient, they can break all of your bonuses without even opening up your capital. So that's certainly a risk. But that's the name of the game, right? That is the name of the game. So sorry, Fergus is laying on the desk in front of me, and he is overlapping. See, like, I wouldn't roll this, and he doesn't, right? So he doesn't get turn 1 bonus now, which is exactly what I wanted. Pink likely will. I think my best play, and I guess I don't know where red is, do I? Hopefully red's in Italy. I don't think I ever saw red's capital. This is not a smart play by Pink. If they're going to try to take France as well, they lose 2 troops on that roll. So that'll do it. They'll probably play into France on the next turn. I think that might be a hair greedy to do that. But, you know, win some, you lose some. Red places down here. This will remove me. So red might be actually below black then. Interesting. I'm fine with that. Rather below black than anywhere near me, right? So this is interesting. I don't think Pink has a lot of defense on their capital. If I put 2 here, do I have enough to... Yeah. So I want to get this back on cap. Blue here. Ooh, nope, don't want to mess with that. I'm going to try. I want to finish the bonus here, and I want to get out of Pink's way. That's perfect. I'm actually going to leave this here. I'm going to leave the 3 up there as well. We're going to pull this back into capital. Not necessarily. It wasn't planning on playing for Noob Corner, but I think Noob Corner works. This sort of stakes a claim here And pink's going to have to use a lot of material. Pink should play for the bonus below their capital since their cap is already closed off. But because this player has already established a position in France, I could see them potentially trying to play for France as well. For those unfamiliar, this is Risk Global Domination. It's just like the board game Risk, but an online variety of it. And Europe Advanced, one of the most popular maps in the game. We're playing with the exponential per player card settings. So essentially trade-ins go 5, 7, 10, 13, 17. It's been essentially scales up by 1.3 times the previous amount is the way to think about it. So that does not, or that it rounds up, I think. But, 13, obviously 1.3 times 10 and so on. But with the per player mode, everybody's trades are individual rather than being a universal trade-in. Purple doesn't mess with me here. So it's really I'm interested to see how pink handles this because pink could come and blast me up here. I want to leave my capital open. I would love for them to just put, yeah, this is perfect. Because I don't think they capture the bonus here. They're going to have to split. They lose a troop there. And they've got a 3 and a 2 and a 3 that they're going to have to deal with. They're actually getting pretty atrocious dice. And they don't continue. That's perfect for me. Unfortunately, and they're giving me a red is quit. Okay, good to know. The pink player is giving me a lot of information about their play. That fortify there was only a 2, so I think that came out of the pocket here. I don't think this player has much, if anything, on their capital. So I'm not going to capitalize off of that right now, but it is something that I plan to capitalize off of. Just defending my bonus a little bit. Purple still has not. I think purple played for blue's capital on that last turn, given that they didn't take the bonus up here. Defend with a 5. I'm not going to defend this entrance at all, but we actually play for noob corner here, which is not something I'm used to doing from the German position, but nobody capped up here. Nobody was contesting it. It's certainly a more interesting place to play. I won't be surprised if black has taken red's capital. I think the blue cap was over here somewhere in South Russia or Georgia. So one of these two territories, I believe, was the blue capital. And I think red was somewhere below or to the right of black. So my natural enemy, unfortunately, again, the blue player never readied up and the red players quit. With 2 bots in the game, my natural enemy is just going to be pink. And I think if I 16 cap, I think I feel comfortable enough in the early game here to play aggressively into pink. We'll see if they capture this whole bonus. My territory will likely be the second to last or last one hit out of this lower position here. And, he puts 15 troops here. If he doesn't defend his capital at all, we can play off the 5, come boom, boom, potentially boom, boom, and keep going and see if we can steal the cap and break the bonus and effectively make this player quit like right away. Puts 5 here, 4 here, right? So that we know this won't capture the whole bonus, or at least won't, or well, it might still capture the whole bonus, but unlikely. This is what I was hoping for, is that he'd play too aggressively up here and not with enough of a defensive his position. He's actually playing it a little bit more cautious than I would have hoped. But the key note on that play that I observe is the 11 down here. He placed 5 and 4, all of the troop commitment off capital there. All of the troop commitment off capital. And again, we're playing exponential per player. So with 15 troops, 5 there, plus 2 in Brittany, I can sort of reliably just play off of this position. Unfortunately, black will see this. And we get really, really good dice there to go steal pink's capital. I think that that's the correct play. My cap is still defended. Black likely plays for their own end, and these 11 troops of pinks aren't even pointed at their capital. We didn't get good dice on the cap, 7 loss on a 4 cap. That's about what you'd expect. That's the dice you should get, but it's not the dice that you often do. You usually get better than that. Now, I didn't want to continue and roll pink out of here completely, but they will only start with 3 troops. And if they try to take this bonus or maybe take the bonus and then fortify, we've got easy ability to sort of thwart their plans there. So I don't want to make an enemy out of black yet. I think I want to deal with pink, get pink out of the board, so that I can play in a position knowing that black and purple are both kind of on the same right side of the board. Leave my cap open this whole time because it's exponential, enables me to make eliminations, even though exponential per player is a little bit more bonus driven than standard exponential. Black doesn't aggress me here. This is a high percentage roll, but not 100%. Lose 2 troops on that. I'm fine with purple being over here. Obviously, them sort of abutting my capital here's a little bit risky, but basically pink can't make a play here where they regain their capital and also break me, which is why that's such a pivotal moment for me on that turn. He removes me down here. He does not finish the bonus and doesn't fortify back. So I don't even have to have intentions of breaking. I can just remove this player's presence in Spain, take France, and sort of wait and see what black does to me, right? Give black a turn where I don't go aggressive to them. Now, red in here is going to be a little bit hairy because it'll probably break my France, but I'm going to try to play for this regardless. I don't know where... I'm not going to know where pink placed their troops on that turn, so like, if they hid some here, they didn't, but in case they did, I need to be ready for that. And now we've got a nice cap defense here. So at some point, pink can wrap through. Black getting 23. I think they hold Italy. Yeah, pink has quit. Not super surprised by that. And basically, if I see purple get less than 8, I'll know that black has aggressed purple. Yeah, black's got 3 capitals. Black has 3 capitals, I believe. Now, red may be on the fritz. There's a little bit of red down here. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Because the issue with that play by black is, one, purple should realistically retaliate here. But also, I can get the jump on black. Because black went aggressive into purple, into another human, and after my aggression, right? If they had timed it similarly, it wouldn't have been such a big problem. Now, there's a world here. Again, I know red is down here, but if pink bots, it'll likely knock red out of here. And red could still trade. Blue didn't take a card. Blue is down here as well. Basically, ooh, yeah, pink could potentially eliminate blue. That wouldn't be very good. Pink should bot. Again, a little bit of red down here. I don't know that I want to go for red. If red doesn't trade, I think I try to go for it. But if it does trade, I don't think I'm interested. I think I'm more interested in just breaking all of black, knowing that, because I see the biggest thing here is I see that purple did not retake. I would assume that's removal of red down here. Let's see if it sets. It's 3. It does set. Could break black in here too. Like, it may very well break me, but it also might break black. Yeah, this was a bit of my concern. It's going to hit me here. Still exists elsewhere. I think I play off my cap, and I go really, really heavy into black on this turn. Or do I go and eliminate pink for 5 cards? I think I can maybe do both. That's my fortify there. That's a really, really solid elimination. I'm going to leave this cap weak. We're going to play off the 21. The 23 is going to come around on fortify. Red is here. Okay. I think that was exactly the correct timing to do that. Now, he still gets 11 because he's got the bonus on the bottom. But we're playing expo per player, and I'm ahead on cards. I think blue is in here, so he could potentially get blue. Steal this, because this was red's cap here. He doesn't have the purple elimination. If his goal is to aggress purple, he might get blue, which is the right play to an extent. He's much weaker than I expected him to be. We know there's a purple 2 down here. So if he jumps... Oh, he's going for red. He doesn't trade off of red, though. Yeah, all right, we get red, potentially. Blue might be in here with purple. It seems like it's taking a card this time. See, black doesn't make a play to break me at all, though. Let's see if purple gets blue. Blue takes a card. That would be a great play by purple. I doubt black has much of anything on this capital here. He's still got 3, right? I was at 3. He flips me onto a 3. Nobody eliminates blue. I should be able to get red and blue here. And we'll just accelerate so far ahead on cards. 4 breaks me here, right? Yeah, that's all right. We picked up this bonus. Now, I don't know exactly where blue is. That fails. I trade off of red, though. So I can essentially grab red. I'll trade this. That's fine. Purple's here. Blue could be here. Let's go, like, 10 here. 6, that grabs that. This up here. Okay. So I think blue took cards in a different spot, but black or purple went for blue elsewhere, but blue is right here. So that's 5 cards off of blue. We're 10 cards out of the opponents right now. Should be able to get up to 13 here. I'll leave some troops on cap still. There's red. Now, I don't know that I have purple on the elimination in this position. So, well, I guess I can see, right? I can see the strength of their capital and then loop it into black. Black actually quits. So if I take purple out right now... That is game. And they had a trade on 3. Not that it really mattered. I mean, one of the quickest expo per player games I think I've ever played. I don't know why black quit. He was pretty much guaranteed second place. Because I knew purple was weaker than him. It made more sense to target purple with the 2 of them on the same number of cards. Absolute domination here. I mean, red picked a terrible cap down here. Pink's cap, I mean, it locked it immediately. Had 4 troops on it the entire time. Never broke me, which, like, to some extent can be good, but you need to play for yourself more. I think they needed to play more aggressively for this bonus at the bottom so that I'm not incentivized to just come blast them knowing that they're not actually generating that much, and they're showing me that all of their troops are off cap. Black, I think, had a good starting position, but aggressing that second capital of purples, which I think was over here, right? Because black quit, so I just needed to eliminate purple and we win. That cap over here... well, he had this bonus, right? He was getting 23, so he had Orient. Must have been South Russia. I think aggressing that instead of playing good neighbor when you know somebody's growing on the other side of the board is risky. I don't think my opponents were bad. I think they just let it get out of hand. Yeah, quad intermediate. Everybody intermediate in this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be back with more Risk tomorrow. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.